Welcome back to Ape Escape 3, and I have no audio.
God damn it. Just turn it up while we're recording.
Okay.
Not.
This is live commentary brought to you by the makers of the Super Hoop. Why don't you spin around with us? Man, that's a terrible fucking catchphrase. God damn.
You'll probably want to
But yes, the Super Hoop, we've seen this many times in all the Ape Escape games. And we've seen it many times in trying to get this fucking recording out, so... sue me.
Behind the scenes, YouTube hates us.
Yeah. The Super Hoop is a bit slowed down from the other games, I believe. I don't know, how do I measure miles per hour in video game terms? But,
I don't think that's even miles.
okay, fine. It's Japanese imperialistic shit. Fine, be that way. Those meters you have, those kilometers. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm a dumb American. I don't know what the hell. Anyway,
How do other cultures measure things?
bytes.
That comment was wrong. We don't have a culture here.
That's true. It's a melting pot. A melting pot of shit, anyway. Anyways, some things with the Super Hoop, they become pretty obsolete once we get another gadget. If you played Ape Escape, you probably know what that gadget is, but whatever.
You know, with all the movie references, I wonder if... What's his name? The character? I forgot already. With all the movie...
main character?
Yeah. Is it K?
Yeah, it's K.
Yeah, with all the movie references, I wonder if K saying, "I'll be back" is a Terminator reference.
I don't know.
As I'm one of the 5 people in the world who never watched that movie.
I've seen it. I actually, But, yeah, this car controls like shit. You control it with the left analog stick to make it drive forward. And then to turn, you use the right analog stick. So you can see how shitty that controls.
And as I said in the last time we tried to record this, that did work in a different game called Ratchet Deadlocked, but that was a third-person shooter platformer.
Yeah.
And you were usually controlling things that were much slower than this.
Yeah.
And you were also aiming a cannon.
Yeah, even like flicking the right analog stick just a little bit makes you turn or like drift insanely hard. It's ridiculous.
So you don't turn using the wheels, you turn using the walls.
Might as well. Can't get out of it anyway. The monkeys here, they take 3 hits, so you need to hit them with the car 3 times. I think you can break it with the stun club, but why would you bother?
Unless you're Gadget.
Yeah.
Never show you that video?
The what video?
It was a Monster Hunter video where a guy was, where he basically just did nothing but let the monster charge at him, and fully hit them with a fully charged hit. I'll show you later.
Okay. Well, I haven't played
talking about I'm not talking about Monster Hunter while watching Ape Escape. Playing.
Well, they're both games that don't take themselves very seriously, from what I've seen. I played the first Monster Hunter on the PS2, but...
That one was... Anyway, Superman reference.
I haven't seen any movies of those. I am uncultured.
The only culture America has, superheroes. I just noticed that K is saying "yo" a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think...
I don't know, it's just like one of those grunts that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if maybe it was that he said that in the Japanese version, maybe the voice actor just rolled with it. I think that's what happened.
He says other small things. I think it's the same voice actor. I mean, they were really lazy with the translation work in this game, but yeah. Could be.
And a brief reference to how people never seem to run out of bullets in movies and never have to reload.
Mm-hmm. And with Monkey Radar, you can see all the little stupid comments they have.
I'm not even reading them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't blame you.
This is not what I wanted, that guy says. Oh, I get it, they're recording Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Or Super Monkey, I guess it would be.
Well, a bank heist is always the good way to go. Also got the director. There's a little flip thing that you can do with your stun club and your net. Just makes for a more dramatic way of catching monkeys if you're into that type of thing.
Yes, make the game look cinematic. The game about a spiky blue-haired child catching monkeys that are recording reality TV.
Did I mention Yumi is actually a pop singer? You saw it on the video, or in the cutscene, but she is actually a pretty famous pop singer. So, and Kay is just some normal kid who likes baseball for some reason. That doesn't come up. But being Yumi being a pop idol actually comes up more often, and to be honest, she's actually more of the main character than Kay is. Also, those bastards got in my way. Damn.
So, the main character is Risei's replacement? Haha, Persona 4. How's that guy in black and white?
He has black and white clothing on? I don't know. Is this game supposed to make sense? By the way, they can steal your net, and watch what happens if he catches me.
The same thing that happens when he just hits you? Or not?
Nope.
So that happened.
Yeah. And we're back.
Oops, you got your gadget snatched by a monkey, didn't you? But you're in luck. Whenever you come back here, your gadgets will also come back with you. You see, gadgets are fitted with special...
Do you really need to explain this?
But be more careful next time anyway.
They have to explain it because they have to explain every little thing, no matter how stupid it is. Oh yeah, the gadgets have sensors that automatically teleport them back to you. Anyway, you didn't lose any of the monkeys you caught, so you just have to try it again.
So what happens if you lose all your health in a level, but you caught some monkeys?
You just have to restart.
The whole thing? The whole thing, or do you still only have to catch a certain amount?
You keep all the monkeys you caught, you just start over at, like, in the room that you were in.
Mm.
You even keep all the monkeys that you caught in that room, it's just, if you die, you lose a life. If you lose all your lives, then you get teleported back.
This game has lives?
Yeah, the lives are called jackets.
So what's the explanation for that? Is it a magic jacket that reforms his matter or something?
I don't know. My guess is that your jackets are made out of cookies, and then once your jackets become soggy, I don't fucking know.
Maybe what happens is that, like, every time he gets hit, we just don't see it, but he eats a cookie, and once he runs out, he just, like, loses all will to live and just falls over and gives up. I don't know.
So, what you're saying is that they're a YouTube user. Anyways, if one of the monkeys catches your net, all you can do is, you can go into Morph and just catch him this way, you don't need your net to catch him. And that's the end of that. Morphs break this fucking game.
You know, I just noticed that Knight costume looks kind of like the Onion Knight from Final Fantasy III.
I haven't played that yet. I need to. I hear Final Fantasy, and then my mind goes blank, and then this intense hatred comes over me. I mean, I've played so many fucking bad Final Fantasy games, it's... I loved Final Fantasy XI, but... the rest can go fuck themselves. I will play them eventually, I have all of them, but Anyway, stupid skit, and the next level. We get another fucking gadget, jeez.
Here's another
They really
gadget
wanted
I'm
to
going
shove
walk
us with all
over
this
to
stuff.
you. It's a slingback shooter. Use it to attack enemies far off in
This
the
is another gadget that has been in the
You should
game for
spend
a
some
while.
time getting the hang of it in the training room.
Let's explain how to
Want go
use
over
a
to the training room and
slingshot
try it out?
to an 11-year-old boy.
What does a rubber band and a split stick have anything to do with each other? I don't know. Anyway, the slingshot is a little bit different in this game because, well, getting the slingshot bullets, the special ones, there's explosive bullets and then there's the homing bullets. You have to buy those instead of just like picking them off of enemies or anything like that. So the special shit doesn't really come up. I don't buy any of it.
Although I admit, a scoped slingshot with explosive pellets sounds like something out of Fallout.
Yeah. The slingshot controls are another weird thing, like most Ape Escape. Like, you have to pull back on the right stick. And then
Aim with the
release
left.
it. No, well, yeah. You aim with the left, and then you pull back on the right. And then you release the right analog stick, and it shoots. But to change ammo, you have to push down on the right analog stick, R3, so it's kind of awkward at times. These black pants monkeys, I didn't mention them, but they have machine guns or guns of some sort. They're usually highly aggressive and they wear like the gangster glasses type of thing.
What will later come to be known as the Kamina glasses.
Oh yeah. It's Kamina, isn't it?
Kamina.
You gotta pronounce things right. It's important. We gotta show off our otaku cred or whatever these fucking idiots use. What, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of TTGL anyway, but I think this is a reference.
It looks like it's supposed to be Elvis, but it's dressed in black.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I was gonna say. I don't know what.
Because, I mean, Elvis had a pompadour, but he was dressed in white.
Yeah. I hate pompadours, by the way. They look stupid. But anyway, let's stop complaining about the hair of a monkey in some PS2 game.
And start complaining about the hair of a kid in the same PS2 game.
How many jokes are you going to make about this, Steve? It's our running gag. Oh yeah? Spiked hair in an anime-style game? What?
Oh, I just hate it in all anime. Also because it's physically impossible.
And if we ever do Tales of the Abyss, you're going to just rip on Luke's hair, aren't you?
No, because his at least stays somewhat down. It looks more reasonable than this.
I guess. Also, there's a whole bunch of these. What do they call those things? The cut directors things? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not in the show business, so leave me alone. But anyway, you can get a lot of money by just like comboing and getting all this stuff. If you ever run out of health too, just beat some of the enemies. It's a pretty easy game if there's enemies around. The monkeys are the real threat, because they don't give cookies when you kill them. Or catch them, sorry.
We don't kill monkeys.
This is a white pants monkey. They throw bombs and other explosives. They have really poor eyesight, so it's usually pretty easy to sneak up on them. And that's about it. Here's the second vehicle, I believe. It is the Robo Pipichi. Pipichi is a character from Ape Escape 2, for those of you who don't know, geek. This vehicle really controls pretty shittily. Mainly its only attack is to rush into shit. And that's how it works. It has tank controls, by the way. And
My question is not why are you in a giant robot. My question is why is the giant robot based on a monkey?
I don't know.
With wings.
Well, Pipichi had wings in Ape Escape too, so it's a reference to him. I don't know why he has wings though. He's a special monkey though. He has got like a special helmet in Ape Escape too. He has a banana stuck in his throat. Do we even need to say anything? Anyway.
No, I do not need to say anything.
Alright.
That's just enough on its own. Hant? His name was Hant.
Yeah, they Romanized some names, but
is that
most of the monkeys' names are something like Uki something or Kipo something, Bananamon. Okay.
And that guy looks like a yellow Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh, by looks of that TV, it's what they're recording.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole level is just one big superhero reference?
This level is Spectre's TV broadcasting area for like infomercials and advertisements and stuff.
So Spidey sold out.
Pretty much. Hey, hasn't he for a while now?
This is starting to sound like a bad comic book plot.
You mean all of them? Oh, 5 dislikes. Anyway. No more monkeys in this area, I think. So let's just speed up through this fucking hallway. Because it's a lot of the same shit.
I just noticed those robots look like they're carrying cameras, but the cameras fire rockets.
Yeah,
so maybe I'm
lenses,
just seeing that wrong.
I don't know. No, you're right. They fire rockets out of the lenses.
I swear everything in this game looks like it's the same gender, so whenever I see something like that, it just looks like it's in drag to me.
I don't know why they have to sexualize monkeys. So, I don't really care. But, whatever. There we go. Gotta show them all off.
Because Let's
Play. And this
play.
is me being an idiot, because I thought that was a switch that you hit, but no, you stand on it. That was dumb of me. You can tell because all the switches that you have to hit are circle in all the Ape Escape games.
And the ones you have to stand on are squares?
Yeah. Here's the Peepo camera for this area. Hilarious.
All right.
There it is. You can't see me.
Speaking of Fallout, that's how I play it.
You shoot monkeys with slingshots and see if they can see you?
Well, no, it's more like
How did I not catch one there? What the fuck? I don't know. I'm getting teamed up on. That's close, too. Oh, if you hit a monkey enough times or it's highly aggressive, he'll get really pissed off and just like try to maul you. It does a lot of damage. But you can fake them out by like dodging them last second and catching them after they fall over. They're stunned for a second. Stunned or... yeah, something like that. And that's that level. We'll leave those guys for the next time.
You really got quite a workout.
Yeah, catching monkeys is a huge workout.
Have you tried checking out the shops from time to time?
Have you
Sometimes
tried
new
doing
products
what
will be on
you would
display, so
presume to
come for a
do if
look
you were
every
playing
now
a video
and then.
game?
Yep. Well, I guess some people might play through a video game by just like doing all the levels and not checking any of the special shit out. But that'd be pretty stupid.
Well, from what you've said, not so much in this game. But in others, Yeah.
Hey, I'm a collecting whore, so I try to get 100% completion on pretty much everything I play,
Here's
unless
another
it's
gadget
really
I'm going
bad.
to warp over to you.
But
It's
I got
a water
100% completion on
Use
Final
it to go
Fantasy
swimming
X
through the
too, so
water.
what the fuck am I saying?
Practice going for a swim in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try
How
it out?
did you do that? Okay, not how did you do that, but why? Just why? Why would you force yourself to play that?
I don't have a good answer for that. Anyway, gives you the water net. You need this to swim underwater, or swim at all, because all the previous levels have no water at all in them. Because they thought you would drown.
I think there's something kind of like that in a old FPS series called Turok.
Oh, I've played that, yeah. That's a dinosaur hunting game?
Yeah.
That was alright.
First-person shooters used to be about fighting demons or dinosaurs.
It was pretty bloody from what I remember it.
Cerebral bore.
I'll be back!
I only played the N64 version. I think that was my favorite weapon.
Yeah, I think I played that too. Anyway, this is Friday the 13th. I think... No, it's Monday the 15th? I can't remember what the fuck it is.
No, I think Friday the 13th was Campgrounds. So this might be a reference to something else. I wouldn't know what. I'm just thinking of the final scene in the game Ripper.
Well, I know this is like a Monday the 11th or something like that. The name of the level anyway, not a reference, but yeah, whatever. And here's a obligatory catch the monkey in the water.
Hey, just got this thing. Have you learned how to use it yet? Huh? Have you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess it's just there in case you skip the tutorial.
This next monkey up here has disappeared into the ground. There he is. Anyway, he has a blow flame. He's got alcohol. Actually, it can't be alcohol because this is a kid's game. I guess the
Yeah, but it's a
ratings-
Japanese kids game.
Yeah, but it still has to go through the ESRB. It doesn't say use of alcohol on the rating on this. It says comic mischief, and I think that's it.
Well, honestly, if you were part of the ESRB, would you really bother to look that
If
closely
I
at
was
this
part of
game?
the ESRB, I'd probably kill myself. But anyway. Here's a Ferris wheel.
Play through every game all the way forever. Yes, that's really scary.
He didn't even see me when I was right there next to him. I got a feeling these monkeys aren't that intelligent.
And this is Spectre's army to conquer the world.
Yep.
That's a real super genius plan.
Actually, there are like 1 or 2 monkeys in this game that are really difficult. But that's until like the final levels.
So now there's a robot elephant.
Yep. There's 2 monkeys controlling this thing, and can you guess what the weak points are?
I don't know. This is a very difficult thing to figure out. This is a very complicated game.
Have you guessed what the weak points are for every enemy in the fucking game?
Gee, if I had to guess, it would be the glowing fuck-me-lights.
You know, I just caught this connection, but this game has a lot of references to Metal Gear Solid. They're gears.
Well, at least as long as there are no Metal Gear Sega CDs, I'm happy. Haha, Snatcher reference.
Anyway, just a couple hits. Beat these things really quickly, use morphs. But I think that's kind of the catchphrase for this game, use morphs. Especially, I have 3 morph stocks right now, or 4. I have 4 bars of morph, so I can transform 4 times.
The monkey hates animals.
Yep.
How does it go again? Hello, Teapot. My name is Kettle. Did you know you're black?
I don't know. All I think about when I think about teapots, which is something I think of on a daily basis, by the way, is Russell's teapot.
I have no idea who Russell is, or what it is. Or
Russell's teapot is that thing where there's a teapot like near the sun, but you can't see it or detect it. It's an atheist thing. But anyway. This monkey has pumpkin coating, and you can't catch him while he's in the pumpkin, so you gotta hit him out of it. His name was Mumpkin, by the way.
very desperately trying to not steal somebody else's joke here. It's just too obvious a reference.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Pumpkin? Pumpkin? What? What? Pumpkin? Damn it, I did it anyway. So there's the Friday the 13th reference, I guess?
Yeah, is that the ski mask guy is Jason?
I guess, but he used a machete, not a chainsaw.
Okay, I haven't seen any of those movies either. But
Neither have I. It's just one of those things that just
most
shows up
people
so
know.
much. It just shows up so much you kind of learn it.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple of I know a couple, but I know Jason, or there's a ski mask in a horror movie. But yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's not, you silly monkey. It's Monday the 11th. Didn't you read the title?
No, I didn't. But all these boxes only had one chip in them. That's fucking bullshit. Let's see if we can sneak up on this monkey.
I think these two being in what would be their underwear if they had any other clothes. Wasn't there another one here just a second ago?
Yeah.
Oh, she went over
She
there.
jumped off.
I
when
think-
wasn't looking. And I thought she was coming back, but no, she's just going for a swim.
I was going to say, I think the those two being in what was practically their underwear.
She's in a bikini.
With the killer. Like I said, practically.
Yeah.
With the killer right there, I think that's reference to, in the Friday the 13th movies, some teenagers would be in the back of a car doing it, and then all of a sudden he'd just show up and kill them both. Because, why not?
Is Jason one of the ones that's immortal, or is that...
I think it's like this really weird thing where he finally dies in one movie, but then somebody else starts killing everybody wearing the hockey mask, but then there's some other dude. But then he comes back from hell, and then he's in space, and I don't
What?
know. And I'm not making any of
Okay.
that up, by the way. There really was a movie where he was in space.
Let's play We Don't Know Many Movie References. Anyway.
Really should have studied TV tropes to get them. But, you know, TV tropes will ruin your life.
Hey, not all the time. TV tropes will enhance your life, too. I forgot what the actual TV tropes for that one was, but hey, whatever.
You will know more pointless things.
I like the waist-high fence. Or the faux chasing charge, or the faux pushing charge, or whatever. I don't know. I like some of the weirder ones. Did you just romance Cthulhu?
I'd say something about Cyanoida. I pronounced that
okay.
wrong, didn't I? I'd say something about
Cyanoida.
Cyanoida if I ever actually played it.
Yeah.
But I am too lazy for visual novels.
And there's nothing really more lazy than not... Well, I guess setting them up can be a pain in the ass, but...
Especially if you're on a Mac.
Yeah. It's another night here.
Did you just throw something at you?
No, one of the teleborgs hit me with this stupid little
Oh.
shockwave attack.
Okay, because I just saw the monkey do an animation and then you took a hit.
Yeah, they do like a weird thrust attack when they have one of those rapiers.
I think that's a lance. But who cares?
Okay. It was a pointed thing that he shoved at me. I don't know what the monkey size ratio would be for lances compared to rapiers. Fine, be that way. Damn it, Keith.
This looks like a scene out of Illbleed, honestly. If you just...
It's not weird enough to be Illbleed.
No, right. That's true. Then the killer would need to be a burn victim who somehow...
Here's you're the expert on westerns over here.
Not really.
Okay, well you've watched more than I have. The
like
most
2.
Yeah, the most experience I have with westerns is The Town with No Name.
You'll probably want to practice learning
Well, you also played that gun thing on the PS2.
And Red Dead Redemption.
Which I bothered you into.
That was alright. It was fun. It was just a lot of traveling, though, and whatever. I don't like deserts either, but that's just me.
It's not really a rifle, that's just a really big revolver.
Yeah, anyway, the Wild West kit is our second morph. It has really fast shooting. All these bullets do the same amount of damage as one slingshot bullet. And you can stun lock monkeys so you can catch them.
And if I ever played this game, it seems like I would use this one, because I go with ranged in almost every game I play.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've noticed that.
Mostly because I'm a jerk like that.
I like melee.
Then again, I guess it depends on the game.
I'll be back!
Like in Monster Hunter, I'll switch between the two.
There's a movie that's a western that's called, like, Fistful of something, isn't there?
Yeah. The Sergio Leone trilogy, if I'm pronouncing that right. All of which star Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm. Well, this level's called Fistful of Bananas. Anyway.
And since you brought it up, now I'm just comparing it to The Town with No Name.
Goddamn. True shit. Unfortunately, there's no scene here where the bartender slides a drink and the guy just sits there. That is the best fucking thing ever. Anyway, in that game. These monkeys have handguns. This is a pretty rare weapon. There's not many monkeys that actually have the handguns. I think this is one of the few levels where the handgun actually shows up. But anyway, what you're supposed to do here is these monkeys are usually sitting on his windowsill. They'll fall off if you shoot them. And, like I said, with stun-locking monkeys.
And magical disappearing projectiles.
Yeah. The Wild West kit is really easy, really nice to kill off baddies if you're entering in a place with a lot of baddies, too. Baddies are the enemies of this game, the technical term for them, I guess.
But nobody cared.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're like the shadows in Persona 4. Persona 3, 4. But... always gotta have a term. Traveling on chandeliers, I haven't seen this in any other video games.
Besides most of them.
Especially Castlevania. This Castlevania 4, I think that had it in there. It's been a while since I played those, though.
Admittedly, I would give this game points if you got some kind of Castlevania morph.
Isn't the Fantasy Knight close enough?
No.
Okay. Then you're gonna be disappointed.
Oh, alright.
Also, fucking barrels.
Fucking barrels!
God damn it. I knew you were gonna do that once I said that. So, I don't know who's pushing these barrels out, but, fucking assholes.
Evidently they are fully automatic barrel cannons. So this is the Wild West of the Donkey Kong universe, I guess.
Yes.
Makes sense, since...
You're stealing all my goddamn jokes, Keith. I was gonna fucking mention something about Donkey Kong.
I was surprised it took us this long to make a Donkey Kong joke in Ape Escape.
Oh, fuck, you're right! God. We're so bad. Oh.
Well, by internet law, we now have to make a joke about Donkey Kong in every episode herein, so we'll have plenty of opportunities. I guess.
Are we changing this to let's riff on Donkey Kong instead of let's riff on this guy's hair? Also, I can't catch this asshole. I really don't like to use morphs in this game much because it does break it a lot. So I could be using morphs every monkey I catch, but that's for losers. And
or people who just really don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, speedrunning. Unless you're trying to do a speedrun and a challenge at the same time.
Could be. That's kind of hard, though, because the monkeys in this game are really slippery sometimes. Compared to the first game, where if you just got anywhere close to the net with them, they're pretty easy to catch. The machine gun monkeys were a pain in the balls, though. I will admit that. I don't know what this is a reference to. You got any idea?
Nope. Besides the fact that there's always a train in westerns for some reason.
Yeah. Even if they're drawn in MS Paint. So, this place is kind of like Uncharted 2, where the train kind of loops through a whole bunch of scenery. And there's things on top of the train that will,
knock you over?
Yeah, it'll knock you over.
Never played Uncharted 2.
I watched a Let's Play of it, but I'm really...
I have the third one, but I never finished it. Mostly just because the gunfights got really redundant and annoying.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cover-based shooters. That's why I didn't enjoy Red Dead Redemption as much as I probably would have. But oh well.
Well, look at it this way. Unlike in Uncharted 3, the gunfights in Red Dead Redemption actually ended.
Also had really good gun sound effects. It was just fun to shoot people. With a buffalo rifle.
Is that monkey in the floor again? And now he's out of the floor.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but one of the monkeys, this is a blue pants monkey, even though he doesn't show it, but you can tell because he has the ski goggles. They run fast. That's all they have to them.
So that's those blue pants. Man, I'm just gonna spend this whole Let's Play ripping off other people's jokes.
Isn't that... Well, that's what this fucking game does. It rips off other people's movies. Or makes parodies of them, anyway.
Very unfunny parodies.
Yeah.
Common shades and a bandito outfit.
This monkey kicks my ass, by the way. He's very hard to catch. If you're not being a cheat ass. That's bullshit. God damn it. Then I become a cheat ass, but he hits me at the last second. So I lost a jacket. And we're back right here. But you gotta go pick up the net because I dropped it. There we go. Jeez.
That revolver sure had a lot of bullets.
It was embarrassing, too. My Let's Play skills. I know. I'm always looking pretty good. Oh. Finally, the second boss battle.
I'll be back.
Well, at least it didn't take 20 hours into the game.
Deadly Premonition?
Yep. Then Deadly Premonition was Deadly Premonition. This is a platformer, so...
Yeah.
Oh hey, another movie reference I actually get.
I don't.
I'll explain it once it shows it.
Were you looking for me, kid? Your sheriffing days are over.
I've heard that line before,
Ain't
but I
nobody
don't know what's
faster
wrong.
than me when it comes to slapping iron, kid.
That just sounds wrong to
Sure of
me.
yourself, aren't you?
You wanna try me?
So yeah, and
I'll be famous when I put
like you mentioned, there was a reference to the Sergio Leone trilogy.
I'll ask Pink out for a
The-
date. And then
Fistful?
It's referencing a movie called For a Few Dollars More.
Oh.
And the villain in that movie had a
as soon
pocket
as this
watch.
music box stops,
Here's the creepy
we
thing.
draw.
The pocket watch contained a picture of a woman he raped.
Here
Kids
we go.
game.
I'll learn you the
Yeah,
rules.
anyway, this is Monkey Blue for those of people who are out of the cut, watching the cut version. Anyway, you can take him out easily with just the regular Stun Club. You don't need to use the Wild West Kid, but I'll show it off since we got the morph in this episode. So basically, just keep hitting him.
You shoot him. And you
Yep,
shoot him a lot.
Enemies will pop out of the
Windows?
voids, yeah, the window voids, and you can keep in your morph form if you don't have a lot of morph bars, but I have a lot, so I'm not really worrying about keeping my upkeep up. Yeah, that's right, I said that. Oh, by the way, if you kill baddies by hitting them in the back or hitting them in the gear, you get more items and stuff out of them.
The more you know.
Yeah. Anyway, Monkey Blue has a couple attacks here. He'll throw bombs, and then he'll, you can destroy his bombs for items too, by the way. He'll throw bombs, and then he'll just shoot you with, like, a scatter shot with his banana pistol. He's fairly fast. You can hear where he's coming from if you have headphones on because of the directional thing. Here's, Trike going around. Unicycle.
The lamest Western showdown.
Here's the second part of the fight.
On the count of 3. 1, 2,
He's got a Gatling gun.
go!
And here's how you beat him.
Speaking of cover-based shooting,
Yep.
this kind of reminds me of the,
I cheaped the fuck out of that boss. I wasn't able to ever do that again, so... But we'll see how you're actually supposed to do this when we fight him again.
it's a boss rush later.
Yeah.
Four, isn't there always?
Yep. I like boss rushes in RPGs, but in action games I'm not a big fan of them.
In action games, I'm indifferent as long as they're not just like Beautiful Joe. We had to fight all of them on one life.
Awesome.
No, that is pretty bullshit.
Or is it two? Or is it just in one go in general? I do not remember.
Captured Blue, Tomoki. This isn't going well.
Not to worry, Mr. Spectre. We still have broadcast stations all over the world.
3. We have 3.
Indeed. And there are
A whole
still
3.
more of the Freaky Monkey 5. The next one is sure to stop them.
You were saying?
I can get. I think what I was saying was, I can get why the robot things have the wind-ups on them, but why does the guy with the
I
afro?
wonder what the rest of them were.
Did I already bring that up?
No, you didn't. And that actually gets answered later. So just stay tuned.
I'm just going to assume the answer is because why not?
It's something like that, yeah. But I mean, there is like a little bit of an inferred explanation for it. Also, here's Yumi's gun, Wild West Kid. Instead of having 3 guns like Kay, she just has one that shoots twice as fast. And she has the rifle in her other hand that just shoots the big bullets. and shoots the net too. And that's it. She's got a hat on her back too, rather than wearing one. Here's the same scene again.
Oh, yeah.
Me. Because we gotta show it all off. Fucking posters, I hate them.
What the?
Wanted dead or alive. The Sunset Kid. Wait, no, sorry.
Were you looking for me, kid? Your sheriff days are over. Ain't nobody faster than me when it comes to science, kid.
Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
You wanna try me?
The bosses do say different things, just not for these first two. I don't know why they didn't put different lines for them. But oh well, that's the end of the episode. Join me next time.
Yep. And hopefully we can actually get it working and not have to try 3 times in a row and wait several days.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.